Ugandans in his leadership, in his becoming a leader here. And he knows it. He knows it. And I will not go beyond that. But he loves the region, and I believe he continues to serve us. And I'm glad and congratulate him for having attained a higher responsibility as Speaker of the National Assembly of the Great Republic of Kenya. Now, you have heard his mother has at the age of 94, and his father is 97 and still counting. Now, those of you who are not experienced in politics, I want to give you a small mathematical reminder of what happens. Wetangula's ability to continue is unquestionable. And if you, Moses, we condole with you, and may God give your mom eternal rest. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sam. Allow me also to invite now the Speaker of Iyala, my brother Joseph Ndimbaturimana, kutoka Burundi, lakini ni mwana Afrika Mashariki. Thank you, Joseph. I'll give you a minute to condole with the family.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Right Honorable Speakers, Ministers, today, when I arrived here, when I was greeting my friend Wetangula, I asked him how his left leg was. Because 3 weeks ago, in Mombasa, we had our President Ruto, we had Speaker Wetangula, we had the Speaker of Uganda, and I was there. Minister Joho, is he around? Minister Joho and the other minister, Muvuria, and the speaker from Rwanda. We had to run 100 meters before the opening of the games of Iyala. And I hope that everyone watched the movie. Who was the number one? The president. Yes. The President of the Republic of Kenya was number one. And he was given a prize of gold medal. But there were 2 speakers who collapsed. My friend there, Wetangula, I think that his left leg, I don't know what happened. He was behind me and he was doing this. When my sister from Uganda was crawling this way. But he told me that he was well. And I guess that was right, because he told me that he collapsed because he had felt that his mother was not well. Is it the reason? I don't know. Anyway, we came from Arusha, from Iyala, bringing our condolences. You are our friend, and we love you. Losing a mom is something which is very deep. And we'll not make a long speech. We are here to assure you that all the time, every time, we'll be always by your side. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother from Iyala. Let me invite my sister, Speaker Nana Kumba, from the Republic of South Sudan. Karibu, my sister Speaker.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, Right Honorable Speakers of the National Assembly and the Senate of Kenya, Honorable Ministers, my colleagues, the Speakers of Uganda and Tanzania, and Iyala, Honorable Governors, all distinguished dignitaries of the government, and the mourners. Good afternoon to all of you. I'm standing here on behalf of the Transitional National Legislative Assembly of the Republic of South Sudan, representing the people of His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit, President of the Republic of South Sudan. And also to thank our President for permitting me to attend this function. For us in the East Africa community, the speakers, we have a Speakers Bureau where we interact on a regular basis to discuss the issues of East Africa integration. So we have become as a family. And when one of us is celebrating, we celebrate together. When one of us is mourning, we mourn together. And that's why we are here, Brother Wetangula, to convey our sincere condolences to you and Papa Dominic and the whole family on the loss of our dear mom. Here to pay our tribute to a great woman, Mama Ann. She is a great woman because of the impact she has made in the lives of her family and the community, and Kenya in general. Greatness is not defined in terms of how much money one has or how much asset one has. It is defined in terms of what impact somebody has made during his or her life. And in this context, I know and you all know that Mama Ann has done a lot in her life. She has brought up a family that is known in the whole of this country and the region and Africa in general. So we pay tribute to her and celebrate her life. We also pay condolence to Papa for losing a dear friend. It's not easy to lose a partner. And for the family, it's not easy to lose a mom. It was said before. Papa, we stand with you at this difficult time, and we pray for you, for your good health, to continue being there for the family. Your Excellency, the President, before I conclude, I would like to acknowledge, as a leader heading an institution of the representative of the people, to acknowledge the role Kenya has played in the politics and the life of the Republic of South Sudan. Kenya, to us as South Sudanese, is a second home. Kenya has been there with us during our good and bad times, especially during our liberation struggle. We were here during the struggle. You supported us. Our children went to school here. My own children studied here. One of them is married to a Luo here. So I am also an in-law, as I stand here before you. Your Excellency, I also want to acknowledge the role you are playing now in the Tumaini Peace Initiative. This, to us as a legislature, is an important initiative which we believe will be able to bring stability and peace in the Republic of South Sudan. On behalf of the National Legislature, Your Excellency, we support the initiative, and we are with you, and we wish you all the best as you mediate in this process. As I was listening to the speakers before, and considering what has happened in the past few months in Kenya, I would like to congratulate your leadership, Your Excellency, for having the heart of listening to your people and creating space for dialogue. One important thing we learned from Kenya is that you can quarrel among yourselves, but you don't take guns. You always create space for dialogue, and that is what is important. Dialogue should be given a chance before we can go extreme to extreme violence. As somebody who was born in war, grew up in war, I would advise my brothers here that war is a bad thing. It's easy to start, difficult to stop. Easy to destroy, very difficult to reconstruct. You are our powerhouse in East Africa. We look up to you. You are our mentor. So there are a lot of things we learn. In South Sudan, we are trying our best to bring peace. I wouldn't advise anyone to go through what we went through, because it's not a good experience. To take your children out of school, the economy will collapse, and people will suffer. So thank you for giving peace, taking peace as a priority. And we look forward to having peace, total peace in South Sudan. To the family, once again, we are with you in this grief, and we will continue to pray for you. We are in recess. I came here with my family. My husband, Dr. Kumba, is there, and my daughter, Sophie Kumba, is also around, and the support staff. So once again, our sincere condolences to you, and may God rest Mama's soul in peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker Nana Kumba. Na mulisikia Speaker wa Iyala akisema tulitimua mbio Mombasa. Actually, the person who appeared to have won was Speaker Kingi. Then he was found to have cheated and was disqualified. And our president became number one. But the person who didn't finish is my sister from Uganda, and yours truly here. Let me invite Mama Triple N, Annette, Anita Among, Speaker of the Republic of Uganda Parliament, na ni msichana kutoka hapa Chepkube. Hapa Chepkube. Ni jirani yetu. Karibu sana mama.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, the Right Honorable Speaker of Kenya, my own brother, Moses Wetangula, the East African speakers, you'll allow me to ride on the protocol that has already been mentioned before by the previous speakers. My name is Anita Mong, Annette Magogo. By the grace of God, I am the Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda. And still by the grace of God, I am a neighbor from Chepkube here, a neighbor to Honorable Wetangula. And when you heard Muzei say that partly 3/4 of his family or his clan is from Uganda, that's why you see we are here. Because this family is both a Kenyan family and a Ugandan family. And Muzei, I want to thank you so much for acknowledging that home is home. And Uganda will always remain your home. I came along with my members of parliament, whom I would want to introduce. Just stand up and Honorable Musila John, Honorable Musamali from Yala, Honorable Rakajara, is the one in charge pension, parliamentary pension. Honorable Cooper Elijah is the oldest person in parliament. He has been there for over 30 years. Honorable Kankunda Amos is from Western Uganda. Honorable Haji Idi Isabire is from Busoga. Honorable Wanda is a chairman of Bugisu Parliamentary Group. Dr. We have Honorable Minister Ogwang Peter, the Minister of Sports, is there. And then we have Honorable Engineer Moses Magogo, my beloved husband. Members, mourners, losing a mother, however old or young she is a loss. I remember one of the persons who spoke here saying, the only person you can ever trust to be your person is a mother. It is a very, very painful thing to lose a mother. And as members of the East African community speakers, we decided to come and condone with you, Honorable Wetangula, for the loss of this. We are with you. The moment we got your call, we mobilized ourselves and said we must be there with the boy child. We can never let you move alone. To Papa, it is not an easy thing to lose a wife, to lose a friend, after you've lived for all those years. We want to ask the mighty God to keep protecting and consoling you for the loss of your wife. And I want to ask the children plus grandchildren to continuously be here to support the old man at this time when he's still remembering his wife. It is not an easy thing. The members of Parliament, both Uganda and Kenya, I want to sincerely thank you for coming to condone with the family, and most especially the President. President Ruto, this is a very, very good sign. It's a very good sign to come and condone with your speaker. As speakers and presiding officers, it is not an easy thing to work without support of the chief executive of a country. But you can only feel the support of a chief executive when you come and sit with the whole population here and you're condoning with the family. Tomorrow, even if anything comes before Honorable Weta, you will just say, Dr. Ruto was there for me. We want to thank you for that. Members, as we mourn our mom, I was discussing with my neighbor that for us, when we go for a place where we are going to mourn, you go only to mourn. You don't bring politics. Time for politics will come in. Let's give our mother a dignified send-off. And in our culture, when a person like Mama has passed on and left brilliant children with integrity like Honorable Wetangula, Mama is not dead because she has left a legacy behind. Somebody that they can always refer to. We want to thank Mzee, your family, for bringing up your children in a dignified way. Without Honorable Wetangula, some of us would not be knowing here. We would have not come here. But because of Honorable Wetangula, who has been brought in a dignified way, who is the Speaker of Parliament of Kenya, we are able to come here in a big number. We want to thank God for that, and thank you for the good work you're doing. Dr. Ruto, you have an asset in Wetangula. A total asset. And I want you to look at it and think about it, and then you let us know what you've found out of that asset. This is gold for you. And as I conclude, as Parliament of Uganda, we have a written message for you, Honorable Weta, from the Parliamentary Commission, plus an enclosement, which is here. You read at your own time. We want to thank all of you once more for coming to condone with the family, a mother, the Ugandan nation, the Ugandan country, and the Kenyans. We are one. The destiny is one. One East Africa, one destiny. So we want to thank you so much. And Honorable Weta, Mommy is gone. The Bible says there's time to be born and time to die. And Mommy has fought a good fight. Mommy is gone. It's now time for you to know that you're now a man. Some of us are total orphans. And I think being total orphans helps you to grow better because you know everything is on you. We want you to take care of the family and make sure the family still remains one, even in the absence of Mama, and continue doing what she had always done, and keeping the Christianity, the Catholic Church should keep alive in the home. I want to thank you, and may the soul of Mama rest in perfect peace.
Thank you very much, Triple A. Oguka Onya, huyu ni msichana wa Emormor. Unajua hivyo. Now let me invite the last of my colleagues, and this is also the President of the International Parliamentary Union, IPU, my sister Tulia Ackson, the Speaker of the Parliament of the Republic of Tanzania, the United Republic of Tanzania. Welcome, Dr. Ackson.
Your Excellency Dr. William Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, I have two disadvantages. First, because I'm speaking last from the list of speakers. Speakers of parliaments, but at the same time, I am a little, he is already here, the bishop is already here, so I really have to watch my words. And that said, I will address you in Kiswahili because we have had a lot of English here, and our Papa Dominic said he was the first person to be able to speak English here. So I will not want to dwell into that, and I know the joke that comes from Kenya, that Tanzanians don't beat you in English. So I'll address you in Swahili for good reasons, not bad ones. Sawa, baada ya kusema hayo, nitumie fursa hii kuwapa pole sana wafiwa wote, mume wa marehemu, watoto wote, wajukuu na vitukuu. Lakini na sisi wote ambao kwa namna moja ama nyingine tumeguswa ama tuliguswa na maisha ya mama huyu, maisha ya bibi huyu. Poleni sana. Baada ya kusema pole hizo, nilisema kwamba hapo nyuma kidogo napata changamoto kwa sababu Papa Dominic alipopita hapa mbele alisema kwamba ataendelea kuishi peke yake na watu tusimzengee. Na sasa tuliokuwa tunakusudia kumzengea tuko wengi kidogo. Sasa ametukatisha tamaa kweli. Lakini hatutakata tamaa kwa sababu amesema vyema umri wake ni miaka 97 na kwamba baba yake aliishi miaka 106 na anakusudia kuvunja rekodi ya baba yake. Kwa hivyo bado ana muda. Kipindi hiki ni cha msiba, hawezi kuwa anatafakari kuhusu hayo. Kwa hivyo hatujakata tamaa, Papa Dominic. Sisi ambao tumejipanga kwa foleni utatuona tutakuja. Na tutafurahi kuwa wazazi wa watu kama hawa. Kwa sababu wote hawa watakuwa wanatuita mama. Na kwa kusema hayo, jambo la pili, nimefurahi kwamba nazungumza askofu akiwa hapa ambaye atatuendeshea ibada hii ya misa. Neno la Mungu linasema katika kitabu cha Ayubu 14 mstari wa 1. Mwanadamu aliyezaliwa na mwanamke siku zake za kuishi si nyingi, naye hujaa taabu. Na leo tunafurahia, tuna sherehe ya mama yetu tukimsindikiza kwa heshima. Ameishi miaka 94, ni dhahiri hata hiyo 94 kwa mujibu wa Biblia ni miaka kwa kweli michache. Na pia imejaa taabu. Na katika hiyo taabu ametuambia hapa baba yeye anayo 97. Kwa hivyo binti huyu na katika kuwa bado Biblia inatupa heri wafu wafao katika Bwana tangu sasa wapate kupumzika baada ya taabu zao na matendo yao yanafuatana nao.
Ufunuo wa Yohana 14 mstari wa 13. Maisha yetu kuwa mafupi. Mimi namuomba Mungu katika hayo niliyopewa